Yoville to me is a space where a lot of different things can happen. We have a farm, we have a garden, we have an outdoor classroom for kids. But bigger than that, it's very biodiverse, plant-wise, but also humans and animals. I kind of love that it grows a little wild.
Yoville is a 7.5-acre community garden and urban farm training center located in Southwest Fresno. It really encompasses a lot of different ways that we can engage people in creating their own localized food system. We're teaching our farmers and our gardeners to use more regenerative agriculture techniques so that we're working with nature and not against nature. And then most importantly, teach children from the neighborhoods where their food comes from and how it looks like to grow their own food.
The way that we do things here at Yoville definitely challenges our current food system. With organic practices, we let nature kind of do her thing and we try and mimic her. This piece of land has been through a lot.
I see a lot of farmers, community, kids, and then you look up and you see this factory. It just looks very weird.
South of us, that's a landfill. Behind that is the Darling Meat Rendering Factory and the Foster Farms Factory.
So it does spark up a lot of conversations. What is it doing to the air? What are the effects on the people that live in the area?
When they are processing chicken and other meat things, there's this smell that's just like really intense.
The smell is definitely so bad to the point where you will gag upon parking your car before you even open the door.
The factory also provides scavenging grounds for some of the birds in the area.
At least once a month, we'll find a dead egret. We believe that these protected birds are being harmed with the food that they're eating from this chicken factory.
Sometimes we'll have chicken heads around. One of our team members also got guts dropped on his head one time.
Something fell on my shoulder and it looked like a worm. And I picked it up and like played with it because I thought, oh, it's a worm. And it was like a chicken intestine. When we first experienced the factory, we learned that there was a group in West Fresno, or many groups over the years, that had tried to get it to move or close down.
Welcome to the August 15th meeting of Fresno City Council.
I'm here to say thank you, first of all, to all of those who've been involved. I moved here in 1956, and at the time when we moved here, there were 2 grocery stores in our community, a lot of small businesses. Fig Garden had fig trees with figs on them, and West Fresno was declining. The Darling plant has been there for many years, even before I moved here. Historically, these plants are located in communities of color and low income. So most of the time, people in those situations don't have time, sometimes not the know-how or the staying ability to get involved in trying to change things in their community. But we feel this is very important, and we've had a lot of help and a lot of support. There's still much to be done, and we know that it's not quite over the finish line yet, but we're holding out for the finish. We care enough about Fresno that we want to see it to continue to grow. And we thank you for your concern that you've shown for West Fresno. However late it may be, we're still appreciative. Thank you very much.
Community gardens can be revolutionary. I think they can be subversive spaces to create different food systems. Hopefully when kids come out here, or adults, and they learn the power of growing and picking their own food, I think that's definitely, not to sound too cheesy, but planting a seed.
I think the work here matters because it gives people permission. It allows people to dream and hope. Our food forest, for example, planting 250 trees in a day, I was in tears by the end of the day seeing so many people show up and excited to plant a tree that it got done in 4 hours. That's pretty radical and decolonizing, and I think it's very healing. And we all need a lot of healing right now.
One of my favorite sayings is the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time to plant a tree is today.